house divided cannot stand. A house divided cannot stand. Now that's a quote, well, we'll call it a quote for today, from this amazing book that I read and continue to read, that really brought another thought to my mind today. Because when we say a house divided, I think about relationship dynamics, I think about friendship dynamics, family dynamics, and how we manage difference. Because the biggest factor in the world right now is that we're all so different. We could be of the same race, of the same family, and still be different, of the same friendship within a particular culture and still be different. And I think part of the reason why this quote gets often misinterpreted or misquoted is for the simple fact that many people say this when they're trying to look for agreement, when the truth is we won't always agree. And unity and agreement are two different things. I believe that many of us are seeking unity and agreement at the exact same time, when the reality is you can unite on something and not agree in other areas. Where most people are looking for agreement in everything that somebody's doing, and that's what will make them united. When I think of where I live in the United Kingdom, we're far from united, but even then we further perpetuate the differences, which leaves us less united, rather than seeking unity in certain areas and maybe pausing the conversation of agreement in other areas to then reach common goals and common purposes, like, I guess, the redistribution of wealth, like, I would say, ending homelessness. We have to start seeking unity whilst pausing our search for agreement in particular areas so we can actually get things sorted. And maybe this is going for your family, like there's things that you and your family have disagreements on, and you haven't spoken to your sibling or you haven't spoken to an uncle and auntie in a long time because they don't agree with something. But still you're a family, and there's areas in which you can unite, which can help your family, your group economics. But because you fail to agree here, it means you can't unite over here. And someone may disagree with what I'm saying right now. This is just a thought that came off the back of that original quote of a house divided cannot stand. Some of us are sitting in organizational structures that we don't agree with, people positioned in particular places, and people's decision making has led to that organization losing traction or even starting to slide down in terms of its trajectory. Even then, there's probably other causes within the organization that this particular thing is stopping you from reaching where you need to reach and touching your lives that you need to touch. So without laboring the point too much, I just want to say maybe it's time that we stop trying to seek unity and agreement in all things at once. Maybe start compartmentalizing so that we can be more united and see some change in life. Yeah, that's my thought. Peace.